Today's weather forecast for Camden County. Today's weather forecast for Camden County.
Today's forecast for Camden County, New Jersey is 68 degrees and partly cloudy.
Celebrity birthdays for Monday, April 17th.
Here's a summary from Missoulian. Celebrity birthday.
Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Mic check one, check one, check one. Mic check one, check one, check one. Mic check one, check one. Mic check one, check one. Mic check one, check one.
Two. Mic check one, two. Mic check one, two. Mic check one, two. All right, that's better. It was, I guess it was the frequency I was on. All right, that's better. Cool. Mic check one, two. Mic check one, two. Mic check. Mic check one. Mic check. One. Mic check one. Mic check. One. Mic check one. Mike. Mic check one. Mic check one.
Mic check one. Mic check. 1 2
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Dotson, say something real fast. Not in the mic, just say something.
Mic check 1 2.
Mic check 1 2. Dotson, say something real fast. Not in the mic, just say something.
Mic check 1 2.
All right, we're just going to have to do it like this. Just know that everything is live right now. Mike. Just know that everything is live right now. Mike. Just know that everything is live right now. Mike. Just know that everything is live right now. Mike. Just know that everything is live. I don't know what's going on, but nah.
I spent on that 60 calories.
What is it?
My nephew, him and his boys.
We can't even talk down to me because it's going to pick everything up. Can't mute the mics.
What they be saying, but refs are calling the games all wrong.
Let me turn the show off. See, make sure we sound all right.
But
All right, good morning. Good morning. Happy Make Money Monday out there, y'all. How y'all doing out there? Good morning, world. Good morning, world. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome. Sorry about the, little technical difficulties this morning. We got to get our board reset. So we apologize for the. We got to get our board reset. We apologize for that. But good morning, Dotson.
good morning, IMD. How was your weekend, bro?
It's good.
Good morning, Dotson. Good morning, IMD. How was your weekend, bro?
It's good. sound a little low, but you there. It's a lag.
Yeah, I'm liking my new schedule. Wednesdays to Saturdays up in North Jersey.
Wednesday to Saturday up in North Jersey.
Yeah. I just got to tackle the landscape up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me go to live. Get that up real fast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Good Make Money Monday out there, world. You know how it is. It's a Make Money Monday. We want to promote your business, your brand for free. FREE today. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Good morning, Dotson.
Good morning, IMD.
How's your Monday, man? How you doing this morning?
Oh, man, I'm good. I had a great weekend.
We'll talk about it in weekend review. You had something entertaining going on?
Yeah, man. I had a couple things going on, man, that meant a lot to me, and I made both of them. So,
okay. That's good to know.
Then yesterday, sat and watched a couple games with my mom on TV.
A couple games?
Yeah, it was real entertaining. It was Mom's Day.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Doctor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. If you are just tuning in, please share the show with your family, your friends. Let them know you are tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. It is a Make Money Monday. Make money, money, money.
Money, 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 money.
Money.
That was a cool ass song.
That was a cool song,
I
guys.
can listen to that song every day.
All day, every day. All day, every day. It is a Make Money Monday, ladies and gentlemen. So you know what time it is. We're a little late in the tooth, but nevertheless, we are here. It's time for weather forecast, ladies and gentlemen.
Your boy again.
Huh?
The guy that was down there with us.
Mm-hmm. South Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him a couple months ago. I talked to him. I haven't talked to him in a while. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a Make Money Monday. It's time for the weather forecast for the tri-state area. Now, this is the weather forecast for the tri-state area. Now, we want to know the weather where you live. If you live in Chicago, if you live down south, you live in the Midwest. Hell, if you live on the left coast, some call it the best coast, the West Coast. We want to know the weather where you live. But if you live in Morristown, New Jersey, you don't got to tell us, because I'm about to tell you right now. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area is partly cloudy, high of 68 dots and low of 46, low percent chance, 10% chance of precipitation tonight. So it's going to be a nice day, Dottie.
Yeah, we had some rain last night, though.
Yeah, that rain came in last night. That was some good sleeping rain, though, Dots.
That's what I did. Sleep.
That rain had me knocked, snoring and
But
everything.
It didn't start till maybe after 1 o'clock.
Good morning, Orlando Pettigrew. He says good morning on my Facebook, Dotson.
Good morning, Orlando. What's
Big
happening,
O.
bro?
Good morning,
Bro,
my
go
man
to YouTube,
Bill.
man. Share and subscribe. Get in the comments. We ain't talked in a while.
Good morning, Bill. Thank you for tuning in, brother, on my Facebook as well. Those of y'all on the YouTube page, get in the comments. We need to see your business. You got a company or an organization you would like us to promote it for free? Now's the time to get in the comments. We got some companies. We got some, matter of fact, we got some businesses and companies we're gonna promote right now, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to, where are we at? We Fight Together, Inc. Big shout out to We Fight Together, Inc. They are holding their first ever golf outing Saturday, May 20th at the Rancocas Golf Club in Willingboro, New Jersey. It is Saturday, May 20th. We Fight Together Incorporation presents their first ever golf outing. It's $150 registration. That comes with green fees. That comes with your cart, breakfast, lunch, and beverages. Now, here's the beautiful thing of We Fight Together Incorporation in their first annual golf outing. You or me can sponsor someone to be coffee on my shirt. You can sponsor someone to be a part of this incredible event. So if you don't want to go shoot 18 holes of golf, why don't you be a sponsor to a veteran? They would probably love to do that, Dots. What you think?
Hey, man. It depends on the person.
Depends on the person, right?
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with, doing 18 holes of golf.
So shout out.
I think it is, though.
Yeah, so shout out to We Fight Together Incorporation. They're sponsoring our sports segment, so we will give you more information on that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give I want to help and advertise a Black Diamond in the Rough. It's a book by author Nicole Harris Douglas. Black Diamond in the Rough by author Nicole Harris Douglas. So make sure y'all go pick that book up.
What's it about?
Well, it's about a black woman and diamond in the rough. I don't know, Dodson. I don't know. I'll find out what it's about. It's a black diamond. So make sure y'all support that, all right? It is a Make Money Monday. If you got a business, a company, organization, feel free to put it in the comments this morning. We would love to hear about it. Or you can give us your weather forecast. I just spilled coffee on my white sweatshirt already this morning. Got me looking stainish. Good morning, Hit 'em Straight Up Golf. Thank you for tuning in. He says San Antonio, a high of 80, a low of 53 in San Antonio, Texas this morning. Wow. Well, it sounds like it's going to be like it is here. High of 68, low of 46. Again, if you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to hear about your weather forecast where you live. If you're in the tri-state area, we don't need to hear about it. I just gave it to you. Excuse me. Boy, it's allergy season. I don't know about y'all, but I deal with the worst seasonal allergies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. That is our weather forecast for today. First of all, I'm super excited about today's show, super excited about this week's show. Coming up on Thursday is our 3-year anniversary of this show. So this week is an anniversary week. So I need y'all to get in these comments, have some conversation with me this morning, share the show with your family, your friends, let them know you tuned in. And this is our anniversary week. So I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about those of you all that have been a part of this show. And we're just going to keep having some fun with it, all right? All right, it's time for birthday shout-outs. Birthday shout-outs.
Birthday, it's the Winger Club shout-out on your birthday. Birthday, it's your Earth Day. It's your wear your brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate, party, and flirt day. It's the Winger Club shout-out on your birthday. Birthday, it's your Earth Day. It's your wear your brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate, party, and flirt day. It's the Winger Club shout-out on your birthday. Birthday, it's your Earth Day. It's your wear your brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate, party, and flirt day. It's the Winger Club shout-out on your birthday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for birthday shout-outs. This is the portion of the show where you can do your birthday shout-out, send somebody some love on their Earth Day. It's their birthday. Now, maybe it's not your birthday, but maybe it's your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, your nana, your pop, your best friend, your co-worker, your neighbor, whoever birthday it is. Feel free to put it in the comments. We would love to give them a big happy birthday shout out this morning, right here on the Wake Up Show with IMD. It's time for birthday shout outs. Dotson, let's throw the camera on. You got any birthday shout outs this morning?
Yes, man. I got a good one, man.
Hold on. You got a good one?
This is probably one of the best guys on the planet.
Well, damn. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Yes, I want to send a birthday shout out to probably one of the best guys on the planet, Jimmy Lofton. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, Jimmy Lofton.
Yeah, it's a great guy, man. Just wanted to make sure he got that happy birthday shout out.
What makes him a great guy, Dotson?
Hey, man, this guy give you the shirt off his back, man.
That's a great guy. Anybody else you got?
For the day, nah.
That was pretty light, Dotson.
My other birthday, he's no longer with us, man, but I think about him a lot, man.
Who?
My cousin Keith Ford.
Keith Ford, okay.
Happy birthday, Keith.
Happy birthday in heaven, Keith.
Miss him a lot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you have any birthday shout outs, feel free to put it in the comments this morning. Somebody just text me something. Let's see if we can fill it up.
Hit him up straight. Golf said that San Antonio is 53 for a low and a high of 80. Thank you.
Hit him straight. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, my allergies been kicking my ass, Dodson. Wow.
It's funny. I just thought of that.
All weekend it's been hurting me. I've been hurting all weekend. All right, so if you got any birthday shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen, now's the time to put it in the comments. We will stop the show for a second or two and give those people or that person a big birthday shout-out. It's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs, Dotson. We got pop singer Victoria Beckham. You know who that is? Spice Girls.
One of the Spice Girls.
Yeah, pop singer Victoria Beckham turns 49 years old today. Movie actress Jennifer Gardner. She turns 51 today. You know who she is, right?
Yeah, she was married to Ben Affleck.
Yeah. TV actor Sean Bean. You know him, you see him. Turned 64 years old today. Former NBA basketball head coach Dwayne Casey. He used to coach the Toronto Raptors, coach the Detroit Pistons. Turned 66 today. And rounding us out with our celebrity birthday shout-outs is none other than Jersey's own, one of my favorite rappers, Redman.
Oh, man.
Turned 53 today.
That's my dude. Happy birthday, Redman.
Redman turned 53 years young today. So happy birthday to Redman, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so that is our celebrity birthday shout-outs for this morning. Now, as we do each and every morning, if you know somebody celebrating a birthday, you can go ahead and put it in the comments as the show goes on, and we will take a moment and give them a big birthday shout-out. All right, it's coming up on Weekend Review, ladies and gentlemen. So we like to talk about what you did over the weekend, and then we'll discuss what we did over the weekend. Those of y'all that are on Facebook, now you got to go over to WCMD Media YouTube to watch the show. We're about to do Weekend Review. Trust me, it's going to be fun. Go over to WCMD Media YouTube to watch the show. But thank you for watching on my Instagram. Or Facebook, sorry. All right, Dotson. Let's turn the camera around on you. You can tell me what you did over the weekend.
You want to know what I did over the weekend?
I'm sure you did something interesting.
Yeah, I had a good weekend.
What'd you do?
Saturday, I went to a fundraiser that my brother Vance was having, and I've seen a lot of people from Parkside that I hadn't seen in a while, so that was all good. Then my nephews Mustafa Shakur and Rata, they had their energy drink drop in the store. It's called Pure Fuel. And this energy drink is off the chain. Because for me, I like everything that's cherry. I love cherry.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the cherry one. When I tasted it out in Utah at the All-Star game. It tastes like real cherries. I was like, yo, I'm in love again. So they opened that up, and I told them, I said, with this cherry flavor, man, this thing's going to go bananas. So we get there, and they're selling them and whatnot. Guess what flavor they ran out of?
What flavor?
Cherry.
That's what that is right there, right?
Yup.
Why does it look like it got a Gatorade's logo on it?
Gatorade.
That's their logo.
This is their logo. Gatorade's different.
I know. Well, if you glanced over at it kind of looked like it.
Yeah, well, I went from Gatorade to Body Armor, and now I'm going to Pure Fuel.
Pure Fool.
Because at one point, Body Armor had the best cherry taste.
Oh, okay.
Black cherry.
Got you.
And when I tasted this, it's not even a contest.
You just love it like that, huh?
Man, when I was in there, when I was over there for the launch and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I drank about 4 of them bad boys. And had the nerve to go to 9th Street, the Italian market, and get me a real Italian hoagie.
Ain't nothing like a real Italian hoagie,
With
boy.
some potato chips, man.
They make real Italian hoagies over
And
there.
I drank 2 of these with it. So anytime I could drink something and eat my food,
Mm-hmm.
it's a home run.
So you had an exciting weekend, it sounds like, Dotson.
Yeah, and then yesterday, to top it off, I sat down and watched 2 of the NBA games with my mom,
Okay.
which was very entertaining.
Very entertaining, huh?
Because she like non-stop talking. In my mind, I'll be like, where'd that question come from?
Trying to keep you on your toes, homie.
But it was good, man. And then wrapped it up last night with some good sleep.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's switch the camera back around. I'll tell you guys what I did over the weekend. I had an exciting weekend. This is a weekend that I do appearances. Like I wasn't obligated to be on nobody's stage this weekend, but I always like to do what I call pop-ups. So Saturday night, I popped up on a music showcase in Beverly at the La Luz Vegan Cafe. So I want to give a shout out to Drama Fleet, WCMD's own Drama Fleet.
All right, Drama Fleet.
Also, son, Jamil, the owner over there at La Luz Vegan Cafe, who also owns the All Natural Corner 1 and 2. So Saturday, I was like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. I got some jokes I need to rehearse. See, for those of y'all who don't know, I don't know about, excuse me. Wow. I don't know about other comedians. But when I write new jokes, I go try it out. And I don't wait until I'm booked to try it out because it might not work. You know what I mean? So I had some new jokes that I needed to try out. So Saturday was the perfect place to go do it. It was a rap room. It was all rappers and singers in there. So it was a tight room, but it was one of those rooms where you can't play around. If you're going to shoot your shit, you got to be right. So I knew I would get some honest criticism at that room because it's a tough crowd. So I went out there Saturday night at the La Luz Vegan Cafe in Beverly, and I went on stage for about 15 minutes just working on new material, and it was going well. It helped me go, oh, yeah, I'm keeping that. Because when I work on new material and I go put it out there and you give me this, then I'm like, I ain't going to use that. That ain't funny. But you don't know until you go put the material out there. Because you can, I can tell myself a joke, Dotson, and it can be funny to me. Funny as hell. And then I get on stage and it ain't that funny to the people listening. So I've learned that lesson. So Saturday, I enjoyed myself. I had a good time at La Luz Vegan Cafe, and they did a musical showcase. It was well put together. It was a great audience. It was just a great time. Then I got a chance to work on my craft. And then Sunday, I came back to Camden. I was downtown at Berkeley Street for the All Natural Corner 2 re-grand opening. So I hung out here in the city yesterday for a few hours. Then I actually was on campus yesterday. I had to come up here because 420, this Thursday is our 3-year anniversary. I got people that's cooking on the grill. So they needed to see the grill setup. So they came and checked out everything. And I had a great time. I had a good weekend. I can't complain. I had an opportunity to get on stage, work on some new material, get out and support some people and just get out and get out a little bit, you know. Most of the time, if I don't have a show that I'm being paid to be on and I don't have a studio session, Dotson, or I'm not obligated to do something over the weekend, I don't leave my house. I stay in my house all weekend. But this weekend, I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make myself get out. And that's what I did. And I'm so glad I did. Now, weekend review. Tell us what good morning, Danielle. Thank you for tuning in. Tell us what you guys did over the weekend. What did you guys do over the weekend? If you did something exciting, I would like to hear about it. Now, if your weekend was boring and dull and you did absolutely nothing, we don't really need to hear about it. You keep that shit to yourself. But if you had a great weekend of some excitement in it, only something exciting, then we would like to hear about that. But if it ain't nothing exciting, if you didn't do shit but Netflix and chill, I think you can keep that to your damn self this morning. All right, so it's 9:30, Dotson. It's about that time for Gospel Song of the Day. Each and every day, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you. Dotson, you ain't noticed something?
What?
I took my beard off.
Nah, I still see something down here.
That's a goatee, you idiot. Beard's off.
Yo, man, why I gotta be an idiot?
Because it's a goatee. That ain't a beard. You don't even know
That's
what
a dangerous word, man.
My man, I didn't mean to call you an idiot.
Throw this thing at
Don't
you.
throw nothing at me. Dotson, this is a goatee. This is a beard when you got facial hair.
Okay.
Like when you got all this, it's called a beard. When you just got this, it's a goatee. You don't remember I was looking like Santa Claus in here?
Yeah. I actually was gonna shave the shit
I
off
s-
last week. You
I-
told me it comes off this weekend.
It shaved it off on Friday. I couldn't deal. I couldn't take it no more. I tried to holler at this young chick. She was like, Pop, you don't go ahead somewhere. So I said, who the fuck is you calling a
I don't have
pop?
that problem.
Huh?
I don't have that problem.
She called me a pop.
Damn.
Literally, she called me Pop. She said, Pop, you don't get out of here. I said, who is you calling Pop? I said, I got to cut this beard off. TJF says, happy birthday to Miss Cindy. Happy birthday to Miss Cindy. Go ahead and put your birthday shout outs in the comments. We'd love to give them a birthday shout out. And also your weekend review. If you did something exciting
Hello, Tanika.
over the weekend, we would love to hear about it this morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is weekend review. We do it every Monday. We want to hear from you. Dotson has something exciting. What are you laughing at, Dotson?
Nah, I was thinking about when you said the girl called you Pop. I had somebody come up to me and they actually said, that's pretty cool that you dye your eyebrows gray. I said, man, I'm 63.
Why would you dye your eyebrows gray anyway? Who does that?
That's what I'm saying. They said, you're different.
You should have went with it, Dotson. I'd have been like, okay, you gonna give me a little something?
Hey, I wasn't even thinking on that line.
I bet you wasn't. I know you wasn't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It is the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com.
Yeah, you know what's funny, IMD?
What's funny?
Like, right now, I mean, you know, with Jaguar, right, coming out, bashing the music industry and stuff. Now you got all these guys that you thought were, you know, everything's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But now they just blowing them up. They just bashing them.
That's crazy.
Jay-Z. Oh man, the list goes on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on, huh? Somebody step up and say, yo, stop the nonsense. If you don't have
That's crazy.
Jay-Z, oh man, the list goes on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if you don't have actual facts, shut the hell up.
Mm-hmm. That's true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Gospel Song of the Day. Each and every day on the 9:30 hour, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. Let's go with today. I want to go with none other than one of my favorite gospel singers, and that's Reverend Marvin Winans of the Winans family. He's got a great song out called "Who's Gonna Tell Him," and it's a great ministry song to minister to our young people, to minister to people who are lost. So I was jamming to it over the weekend. So I hope it fuels your spirit like it did mine. Gospel song of the day. Who's Gonna Tell Him by Marvin Winans.
I can never.
We're not muted, so we can't talk,
Pastor Delina without singing this song. It was a song that I wrote, probably over 40 years ago, I guess. I was leaving out of a church service in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We were in the church, and it was just a wonderful time. And I was riding with the campus pastor at that time and his wife, and I was sitting in the back seat. And as we were going through the city, we passed a bar. And all of a sudden, a fight broke out. And we kept riding. And one of the persons in the car remarked, "Oh, that's a shame. They in that fight. They ought to be in church." And I thought that, and I said, but who's gonna tell them Jesus loves them? Who's gonna tell them there's a better way? Who's gonna warn them of the things coming on them so God can turn their nights today? I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say, who's gonna tell him Jesus loves him? Who's gonna tell him there's a better way? Who's gonna warn them of the things coming on them so God can turn their night today? Somebody's gotta warn them. Somebody's gotta tell them. Would you help me say somebody? Somebody's gotta warn them. Oh, yeah, somebody gotta tell them. Somebody's gotta tell them. So I want to ask you, wherever you are, who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell them? Jesus. Who's gonna tell them? There's a better way. Who's gonna warn them of the things coming on them so God can turn their night today? Who's gonna tell them? Say, who's gonna tell them? Jesus loves them. Who's gonna tell them? There's a better way. Who's gonna warn them of the things so God can turn their night today? Somebody's gotta warn.
Somebody's gotta tell him. Somebody gotta tell him, y'all. Somebody's gotta warn him. Somebody's gotta tell him. Jesus loves you. There's a better way. I'm gonna warn him.
School, it might be on the street. I got to walk. I got to walk.
I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them. Of the things coming out of so good. Somebody living in darkness right now. Somebody living in darkness right now. Somebody needs the love of Jesus right now. Somebody needs encouragement. Somebody needs encouragement right now. They're waiting on you. They're waiting on me. They're waiting on me. Oh, na 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 na. I hope you will tell somebody. I hope you will tell somebody that night today.
All right, that is our gospel song of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And that the gospel song of the day is very, hold on, let me get this off real fast. Sorry about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our gospel song of the day this morning. I'm trying to get up on my Instagram real fast for them. I haven't went on there yet, so let's get that up real fast, and then we'll All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our gospel song of the day this morning, and I just want to take a few minutes to express how much I love that song. So that's Marvin Winans from the great Winans family with "Who's Gonna Tell 'Em," and that over the weekend I was playing that song. Actually, I was playing it on my way to go do a show Saturday, and it reminds me of the gospel song of the day segment. And the reason why this segment was started when the show was started is because of the calling on my life that God has put on me. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I would get mocked. I would get laughed. I would get teased about that segment of the day. And people would, for whatever reason, would give their opinion about this part of the show. And a lot of people didn't really understand why I do this part of the show. Well, that song, I think, speaks for itself and speaks of why we do gospel song of the day every day at 9:30. Because who's going to tell people about the love of Jesus if we don't? Who's going to tell them? Who's going to share the goodness of the Lord if we don't? And it doesn't have to always be church folk, people up in the church. They're the only ones that can share the love of Jesus Christ. This is where we fall short. We shouldn't have to wait until someone is saved or until we're in a Christian environment, for lack of a better word, to share the gospel. This is why every day at 9:30 I'm going to share the gospel with you, because who's going to tell them that Jesus loves them? Who's going to tell people that there is a better way? Who's going to tell people that your life can change if you trust Jesus Christ? So somebody's got to tell them. I'm going to tell them that there's a better way. But it has to be said. It has to be told. And listen, some folk may not like this part of the show. Some folk may not, you might turn the station as soon as I do this. But it doesn't stop me from having to tell people about the love of Jesus Christ. Because if we don't tell people, then who's going to tell them? Instead of us judging folks who are living amok or living unholy or ungodly or lost, I like to call them lost, why don't we just tell them how good God is? Why don't we share with them that there is a better way? Instead of keeping this powerful anointing that God has given you and I, why keep it to yourself? It does not do any of us any good to keep that gospel that God has poured in us to ourselves. The reason why you and I have changed our lives is because we didn't like where we were and who we were. So that's why you changed. That's why I want to change, because you don't like who you are. You didn't like what you became. Now, if you don't like who you are, what you become, and you know that the only reason why you've gotten to you gotten to be who you are is because of the love of Jesus Christ, then why not share it with somebody? It's almost like being sick and getting a medication that can heal you, but you keep it to yourself. You don't want to tell nobody else about this medication that's going to heal you because it's healing you, but you don't know if it's going to work for everybody else, so you ain't going to tell them. That's not what we should do when it comes to the love of our Lord and Savior. If God delivered you, if God has moved you out of the snatch and the wretch of the enemy's hand, why wouldn't you want to tell people about it? Why wouldn't you want to share what God has done for you to maybe help somebody else? So the gospel song of the day is one of my favorites. It's Marvin Winans, Who's Going to Tell Him? I'm going to sign up to tell them. Will you sign up to tell them? Will you sign up to tell people that there's a better way, that there's a God who loves you in spite of what you're going through, in spite of what you're doing, that God still loves you? I'm going to tell them. I don't care if people laugh at me. I don't care if people mock me. I don't care if people clown me, because I say this till I'm blue in the face. Ne'er one of y'all can get me into heaven. Ne'er one of y'all. Nobody watching on this YouTube, nobody watching on this Instagram, can't none of y'all get me into heaven. Ne'er one of y'all. None of y'all. You ain't nothing you can do to get me into heaven. That starts with me and my personal relationship. So I don't care about how you look at me, how you portray me, what your thought process is of me, because the only thing that matters to me is if I'm going to be able to get to a place where I want to go when my life here on earth is over. And that you can't get me there. The only person that can get me there is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So in order for us to get into a place where we're not so scared about what people might think of us or who might look at us the wrong way, we got to be able to tell somebody that Jesus loves them. We got to be able to tell somebody that there's a better way, and stop worrying about what folk may think of you. Stop worrying about how people are going to judge you and look at you. Hey, look, they did the same thing to my Savior. They judged him. They tormented him. They didn't believe in him. So what makes you and I any different? It doesn't. It doesn't make us any different. So that is our gospel song of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope wherever you get your music that you go download that song, Who's Going to Tell Him, by Pastor Marvin Winans of the Winans family. And I hope it ministers to your spirit like it does me. Because every time I hear that song, it makes me want to run to the mountaintops and tell the world about Jesus Christ. Because if we don't share the love of God, then who else is going to do it? We can't keep waiting for the pastors to do it. We can't keep waiting for the deacons and the motherboard. We can't keep waiting for them to share the gospel. We got to share the gospel as well that was given to us. Because I don't know about you, it was instilled in me at a young age. So now I have to, it's like I'm obligated to tell the world about God, whether you want to hear it or not. So that is our gospel song of the day right here on the Wake Up Show, each and every day on the 9:30 hour. We like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. Today's gospel song of the day is Who's Going to Tell Him by Marvin Winans. So wherever you get your music, please go get that music. Who's Going to Tell Him by Marvin Winans. All right, those of y'all that are watching on Instagram, thank you for watching on Instagram, but you got to go to the YouTube page to continue to watch today's show. Thank you. All right, Dottie, you know what time it is now? It's time for
Sports news.
Yes, it is, Dotson. Sports news of the day.
Are we on?
Sports, time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports.
it back up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. TJF said, I worked all weekend shaking my head. Danielle says, you look nice without the beard, IMD. Well, hallelujah. Maybe I can give me a date.
Wow.
I told you this beard was coming the hell off, Dotson. I ain't got time for this shit. All right, ladies.
I ain't mad at you.
I was done with this beard shit.
Now I got competition.
Yeah, I was done with this beard shit. I'm telling you, when they start calling me Pop and shit, like when my daughter tells me, Dad, don't come kiss me, you make my face itch when you hug me because of your beard. It's time to cut this bitch off.
Yeah, I told you, that's why I can't grow one.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for sports news of the day, and it is sponsored by We Fight Together Incorporation Golf Tournament, Saturday, May 20th, 9 a.m. at Rancocas Golf Club, 12 Club Ridge Lane, Willingboro, New Jersey. $150 is your registration fee. That includes green fees, cart, breakfast, lunch, and drink. Special guest, Irvin Fryer. The Wake Up Show with IMD team, we will definitely be sponsoring someone to play, and me and Dotson going to play anyway. You going to play, Dottie?
Hey, man, I'm gonna go out there and, give it a attempt.
Yeah, I haven't played golf, and I haven't did 18 holes of golf in a long time. I hope I can still do it.
I ain't never scared of the Pepsi Challenge. I'm going to take it every time.
I know that's right. So our sports news of the day is sponsored by We Fight Together, Protecting the Game Incorporation first golf outing tournament, Saturday, May 20th, 9 a.m. shotgun starts at Rancocas Golf Club, 12 Club Ridge Lane, Willingboro, New Jersey. There's a $150 registration fee. That includes green fees, cart, breakfast, lunch, and drinks. Special guest, former NFL player Irving Fryer, and others. Also, the Wake Up Show with IMD team will be there as well. If you would like to be a part of this incredible event, please call me at 609-456-6242, or you can register at givebutter.com/WFT golf. That's GIVEBUTTER.com/WFT GOLF. Sports news of the day is sponsored by We Fight Together Incorporation's first golf tournament, Saturday, May 20th, 9 a.m. at Rancocas Golf Club, 12 Club Ridge Lane, Willingboro, New Jersey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so it's time to get into our sports news of the day, Dotson. We're going to kick it off in the NBA. So the NBA kicked off the first round of the NBA playoffs over the weekend, and you know what, Dotson?
Wow.
This weekend's NBA scores.
Yesterday, the
So,
Timberwolves
Dotson,
lost to the Nuggets.
For the past 3 years, I've been picking Sixers-Lakers finals. So for those of y'all don't know, we started the show on April 20th, 2020. So 2020, when they did the bubble, I picked Sixers-Lakers. Lakers won the championship. 2021, Sixers-Lakers. Last year, Sixers-Lakers. Hell, I'm going with the Sixers and the Lakers this year. That's my finals. Sixers and the Lakers, and the Sixers is going to win. You know why? Because Philadelphia teams has been to the championship in the other sports. The NFL team went to the Super Bowl, lost. Major League Baseball team went to the World Series, lost. The 76ers is going to go to the finals, and they will win their second championship since 1983. Mark it down, and they're going to beat the LA Lakers.
My picture is the New York Knicks and the Phoenix Suns.
You got Nick. Well, the Knicks did look good, Dotson. So let's go ahead and recap you this weekend's first round NBA games. The playoffs are here, 40 games and 40 nights. So first game on the docket was Saturday. Our Philadelphia 76ers put the beat down on the Brooklyn Nets, 121-101, to take a 1-0 lead in their first round best-of-7 series. Second game, the Celtics said, not today, Ice Trae Young, not today. Atlanta went down to
murder.
What? Went down there, got that ass stomped. So the Boston Celtics beat the Hawks 112-99. They're up 1-0. The third game on the docket on Saturday was the New York Knickerbockers. I'm rooting for the Knicks, too. The Knicks is my second team because you know they got a whole lot of UK representatives on the squad. Quickly, what's my other boy name? Randall. And then you got the point guard. His daddy used to coach Cannon High. So, we got the general manager.
You might as well call the New York Knicks the New York South Jersey Knicks.
Okay, I like that, Dottie. So the New York Knickerbockers, they're playing a 4-5. So they're saying that this matchup is one of the best in the playoffs to look out for. So the Knicks are on the road. They're the 5 seed playing the 4 seed, the Cleveland Cavaliers. New York said ain't nothing but a thing. They went to Cleveland to put the belts on them. They beat the Cavaliers, 101-97. So New York's up 1-0. And then the Warriors and the Kings Saturday night. I seen the highlights. I was out working, so I didn't get a chance to catch it.
Man.
I heard that game was off the hook, Dotson.
Yeah, it was.
That was the score shows it. Nobody played no defense. 126 to 123.
Defense anyway now.
So the Kings got their first playoff win in over 25 years.
Yeah, but that's a smoke screen. Because Steph and them ain't gonna have that.
Nah.
They getting ready to come back out, man. They getting ready to load up. Not the machine gun, the Gatling gun.
The Gatling gun. Okay, Dotson. I'll take that, the Gatling gun. All right, so Sunday's games was very competitive. Dotson didn't believe it, but I thought they were.
The Lakers game was bullshit.
So the first Sunday game, the Lakers against the Grizzlies. Now, this is where things are getting interesting. So the Lakers beat the Grizzlies 128 to 112, but the Grizzlies all-star, Ja Morant, had a nasty injury on his right wrist. Negative. The x-rays came back negative, but I watched his interview last night. Don't look good for the young man. So he may be out for a couple more games. So I think the Lakers are going to get that. I got Lakers Sixers in the finals anyway. So the Lakers beat the Grizzlies 128 to 112. They're up 1 game to none. Now, this second game on yesterday really tripped everybody out. So the Miami Heat is the 8th seed, and the Milwaukee Bucks are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Nobody gave Miami listen, I'm watching TNT last night. Charles Barkley, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet said the Miami going to get swept. They ain't even going to win 1 game. Well, somebody's eating crow this morning because the Miami Heat went to Milwaukee and beat them 130 to 117. Now, another injury. Giannis Antetokounmpo fell on his back. Now he has bad back problems. He left the game in the first quarter. They don't know if he's going to come back and play in game 2. So Miami might be able to pull that 8-1 upset. What you think, Dotson?
Well, that series I had going either way.
Yeah. You had it going either way?
Yeah. Because whoever comes out of that series, that's who the Knicks have to play next. And whoever comes out of that series, we beating them.
Yeah, they can beat Miami, I think.
Even with Giannis.
You think they can beat Milwaukee with Giannis?
Yeah.
You talking slick this morning, Dotson.
I always talk slick when I got to support my team.
Hey, go ahead with it. I ain't mad at you.
But I'm just looking at it from my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, we playing good ball. The Knicks is playing good ball.
Oh, yes, they are. They are playing good ball.
And the bench is looking real good.
Real good. Real good.
Real good. And, yeah, whatchamacallit? Little Brunson Burner.
Yeah, Brunson,
He's
boy.
doing his thing.
He putting in work, boy. I ain't mad at him.
And Randall, Sookie. Look out. But they ain't doing no real talking.
They're just balling.
When you don't do that much talking, you're showing everything on the court.
Yeah, that is true.
And them boys is putting it all on the court.
All right, so another games last night. This was a fun one. The Clippers and the Suns, Dotson. Who you got in that series?
I got the Suns.
So Kevin Durant got a haircut yesterday. That was the big news.
That blew my mind.
You saw that?
I said, damn, the 100 Africans is gone. He gonna be lighter.
Kevin Durant. See, I tell people, the nappier his hair is, the better he plays. Shouldn't have cut his hair. He should have been like Samson. The nappier his hair is, Dotson, the better he plays.
He just got to get in this flow, man.
So the Clippers took that first game last night. Kawhi Leonard wasn't playing. He dropped down there 40. And then Russell Westbrook playing defense on Booker last night. He played defense last night. And I'm going with Phoenix, too.
Yeah,
University
but
of Kentucky.
beating him up a little bit, too, man.
That's how Westbrook plays.
Yeah, well, He'd caught a couple of my elbows.
Oh yeah, definitely
And
would have
then-
caught
and then-
that.
And then you know what? If it had been back in the Maurice Lucas era, I'd have ran right to the locker room and punched him in his head.
Well, there's a video going on, and Westbrook was talking shit into a Patreon at the game last night in a suite. He walked up in the suite to talk shit to this man.
What?
Yeah, it's a video out.
I missed that.
Yep. So the Clippers beat the Suns 115 to 110. Now, this final game last night, I couldn't make it. I was asleep. I couldn't do it. I think I watched the first 5 minutes, and next thing I know, I'm snoring. So the Minnesota Timberwolves are the 8th seed. They took on the number 1 seed, the Denver Nuggets, last night. Denver's number 1 seed in the West, and Denver ain't had no problem with Minnesota last night. 109 to 80. Today's NBA game playoffs as follows. The Nets take on our Sixers today at 7 p.m. The Warriors take on the Kings tonight at 10 p.m. There's your 2 games for tonight. Sixers, Nets, Warriors, Kings. So we'll recap them again tomorrow in our sports news. So the NBA playoffs are alive and well. NFL is alive and well with the playoff. And we also have Major League Baseball. So let me go ahead and give you your Major League Baseball scores for the day, and then we can go ahead and wrap up our sports news of the day. Major League Baseball scores from yesterday.
Yesterday, the Rangers beat the
So we're gonna give you your Major League Baseball scores, and then we're gonna wrap up our sports for the day. No, I got a couple other sports news talk I want to get into before we finish that up, ladies and gentlemen. But let's give you your Major League Baseball scores from yesterday. Major League Baseball is in full effect as well. So the Red Sox beat the Angels yesterday, Dotson, 2-1. The Nationals beat the Guardians 7-6. My New York Yankees behind Garrett Gold, one of the best pitching outings of the year so far, shut out the Twins 2-0. The Blue Jays lost to the Rays 8-1. Your Philadelphia Phillies beat the Cincinnati Reds 14-3. The Marlins lost to the Diamondbacks 5-0. The Orioles beat the White Sox 8-4. The Braves beat the Royals 5-4. The Cardinals beat the Pirates 5-4. The New York Mets beat the Oakland Athletics 4-3. The Dodgers lost to the Cubs yesterday 3-2. The Rockies got shut out by the Mariners 1-0. The Padres got shut out by the Brewers 1-0. And the Rangers beat the Astros 9-1. So there is your Major League Baseball scores from last night. So real quick, I think I got so DJ Wagner's playing the USA games, Dotson.
No.
So he says a lot of Kentucky representatives playing in that game. Representing that, what's it, the under 18 league is it called? The under 18 US junior?
I think it's their recruits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's DJ,
Mm-hmm.
the big boy, another number 1 recruit that they had. You know that whole recruiting class was damn near on the McDonald All-American team.
Yeah, I saw that. I really enjoyed that. You know me. All right, in other sports news, right? So we got a couple stuff that's been going on in the NBA that ain't got nothing to do with basketball. So E40 last night. So rapper E40 was escorted out of the Golden One Center by security during the first playoff game between the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings on Saturday night. In an incident he referred to as racial bias. So
they had to escort E40 out.
Let's read the story. In a video obtained by Nextcar's KR9, the rapper, clad in a gold chain, diamond earrings, and sunglasses, had both hands held behind his back at one point as he was leaving the arena. Fans clad in Kings colors smiled and waved as E40 was escorted out. Some fans pulled out their phones and took videos of the chaos as boos can be heard from the crowd. E40 was reportedly standing during a significant portion of the game, which appeared to block some of the guests sitting behind him. Several people complained to arena officials E40 was warned, but the standing reportedly continued. E40 told KRON he was heckled in disrespectful ways throughout the game. During the fourth quarter, he turned around and addressed one heckler in an assertive but polite manner, he said. Not long after, security guards told the rapper he needed to leave. In a statement to KRON, He said race played a role in this incident. Unfortunately, it was yet another reminder that despite my success and accolades as a musician and entrepreneur, racial bias remains prevalent. Security saw a disagreement between a black man and a white woman and immediately assumed that it was my fault. I've attended countless NBA games, E40 says, throughout my lifetime, and I have always prided myself in my professionalism. So this experience has been jarring. I was absolutely humiliated by the Kings security team, and I'm calling on the franchise to investigate the appalling conduct that transpired. I'm truly grateful for my fans and supporters who have reached out to express their concern and disappointment regarding these disheartening circumstances. I hope those involved are held accountable for their behavior. In a statement to Nexstar XXL, the Kings said they take their claims seriously and are investigating the facts and circumstances regarding the situation, as we do at any time an accusation like this is made. Reached out to officials with the Golden One Center for comment on the incident, but none had responded back. The Kings ultimately defeated the Warriors in a heated matchup. Yeah, so E40 was made to leave.
And that's some bullshit. Because from what I know of E40, like he said, he's always professional.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not a guy that's going to get up out of his seat, just turn around and just bash a lady. Obviously, she said something real slick. Because if you say something to E40 and it's kind of slick, and it ain't, you know that white lady must have threw a couple of them words that she ain't supposed to use in there.
What you think? You think they was calling him a nigga?
Yeah.
Or a coon?
Look, man, I know E40. I've been around him.
Okay.
And every time I see him, he's professional.
Okay.
And when my nephew in U City that my nephew was playing his game,
Mm-hmm.
E40 ended up staying in the same hotel that me and my nephews were staying in. And we got to know each other because I met him out on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say things like that's I got tickets,
Mm-hmm.
but the nephews can't go to the game.
Mm.
I said, well, I can't.
Got you.
And we would sit and we would talk. And me, they would have had to escort me out of there because of if the lady did what she did to him, and it had to be bad because I've never seen this guy lose his edge. He's always professional.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me, I'd have been out there and they'd had to escort me the fuck out.
You'd have been cussing and fussing and bussing?
Yeah, but I can't see him doing that. That's just my opinion from being around him and what I know of him.
So let me ask you something, because there is another video I told you of Russell Westbrook going into a suite last night, confronting a who did they play? Phoenix fan. I don't know what was said.
I didn't see that.
But there is a video out.
But see, I don't know Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook is always involved in some sugar honey iced tea. I'm not saying he's wrong or right here. Let's pull it up. Let's see what's actually said in this video, because there is a video. But let's see if it's something out that we can read from it.
It's hard to read.
Show Russell Westbrook approaching a fan last night in the skybox.
I don't even know why he's doing
Yeah, here it is. Russell Westbrook gets into it with Suns fan at halftime. This was halftime when he's going up into the locker room. He went into a skybox. So here it is. Let's read the story. So this is some truth to it here. I told you I seen the video earlier. I just didn't know what was behind the story. So Russell Westbrook gets into conflict with a Suns fan at halftime. A bizarre video, Westbrook is holding his crotch. He's literally holding his Johnson, talking slick, throughout the entire verbal altercation with a fan. And it's so funny. Now, I got to say this, because Westbrook, I watched the video, he's cussing and everything at this fan while his little son's sitting there.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to finish. In a bizarre video, Westbrook is holding his crotch throughout the entire verbal altercation with the fan A kid is eating straight out of a plate instead of using utensils, while another fan is balancing his food placed on top of a cup. So let's read the story. Los Angeles Clippers star guard Russell Westbrook has been known lately to get into altercation with supporters who vary from various fan bases. This time, a new conflict arose during halftime of Game 1 of last night's first-round series against Phoenix. As the players were exiting the restricted area to enter the court before the second half, Westbrook was captured having a verbal conflict with one of the Suns' fans. Apparently, the man who was sitting on a couch near the exit insulted Westbrook. The player responded by confronting the fan. Here it is. "What happened, bruh?" This is the fan. "Take it like a man," the fan said. Westbrook responds, "Watch your mouth. Watch your motherfucking mouth. Straight like that. Watch your mouth," Westbrook answered. It seems like the common insult of calling the guard he called him Westbrick
Oh shit.
instead of Westbrook. So here it is. The fan called the guard Westbrick
He do be shooting bricks.
was used as another fan was later heard saying, "Westbrick's the man." In a bizarre video, Westbrook is holding his crotch throughout the entire verbal altercation as a kid is eating straight out of a plate instead of using utensils while another fan is balancing the food. There have been multiple incidents of Clippers guard retaliating against fans insulting him for his performance on the court. So do you think this is okay by Westbrook to do this, man?
Nah, that's that dumb shit. Man, leave that man alone, man. Go out there and stop shooting bricks. That's all he got to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going up in, if I'm a player, I'm not going up in nobody's stand to cuss nobody the hell out. I'm gonna go down there and do what I do, play ball.
So in the NBA right now, you got 3 star players that are injured. You got Ja Morant, he hurt his wrist. You got Giannis who hurt his back. And you got Tyler Hero broke his hand. He done. University of Kentucky.
How did
He's-
he break his hand?
Going for a loose ball and he hit his hand on the boy leg. I seen it. Broke his hand. And then when he broke his hand, he kept trying to come out the game. They wouldn't bring him out. Then he threw the ball. They threw the ball to him. He had to shoot it. He made a 3-pointer with a broken hand. Yeah, ouch is right. So if you're just tuning in, we're in our sports news this morning.
They should have checked that real quick.
They should have checked that real quick.
Because if you break your hand, the ligaments, you got ligaments in your fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Just imagine if they popped.
He broke that hand, cuz ain't nothing he can do about that
I
thing.
remember I did something like that, man, and my hands blew up. And when I went to the doctors,
Mm-hmm.
they told me, they said, you stretched every ligament in each finger. He said, a little more, they'd have popped. And he said, you'd have had a whole world of problems. It'd have been number of surgeries.
Wow. All right, in high school news, Paul 6 standout Hannah Hidalgo is racking up accolades in New Jersey. So Haddon Township, New Jersey, Paul 6 senior Hannah is racking up basketball accolades in South Jersey. I did the USA Summit, first ever in women's history, said the young lady. She's a 2,000-point scorer, New Jersey Girls Basketball Player of the Year, and was a finalist for National Player of the Year. Plus, she's coming off a strong showing at the McDonald's All-American Games where she won the MVP. So shout out to that beautiful young lady.
South Jersey High School.
South Jersey High School basketball is making noise,
They
baby.
killed this year.
Killed it like none other. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I guess that's going to wrap up our sports news this morning. Wait a minute, we got one on the board. Hit 'em Straight Golf writes, congratulations to Northeast Lakeview College men's basketball team for winning the TCAC JUCO Final Four. Congratulations there, man. Congratulations. Let me take Dotson off camera while he eat his donut, y'all. He over there having a good time at it. I don't want y'all to catch him with cream falling down his face.
Just wipe it off.
I know that's right.
No problem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are still in our sports news section this morning, but we might as well get into our to some open discussion this morning. It is a Make Money Monday. If you have a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments this morning. We would love to give that business, company, or organization a big shout out this morning. All right, let me, I got an advertisement for a book for you guys. I'm actually going to pick up this book. She will be here on Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to go pick up A Black Diamond in the Rough, a Trenton Chronicle by Nicole Harris Douglas. The book is titled A Black Diamond in the Rough, a Trenton Chronicle by Nicole Harris Douglas. All right, so it's a short story about urban love and how a girl meets different friends and people along the way to finding her Prince Charming, or should I say, her diamond in a rough. So let's go ahead and copy that. Let's go ahead and pick up that book, ladies and gentlemen. A Black Diamond in a Rough, a Trenton Chronicle by Nicole Harris Douglas. She will be here on campus on Thursday. She's going to do an interview with us to promote the book. So let's show her some love. She's a Black female author. So let's support Black female authors. Her book is titled A Black Diamond in the Rough, a Trenton Chronicle by Nicole Harris Douglas. Please go purchase her book. She'll be here on Thursday, and we would love to hear from her. Also, Sports News of the Day is sponsored by We Fight Together Incorporation Golf Outing, Celebrity Golf Outing, Saturday, May 20th. Miss June, I'm live doing my show. Can I call you at 11? Okay, thank you. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So that's Chef June. She's going to, matter of fact, we might as well run our promotion right now. So now this is our anniversary week, Dotson. This is anniversary. Hey, let me get me some music. Let me get my music.
I think Jodeci.
That ain't Jodeci, man. That's Tony, man. I'm gonna teach you some shit. That's Tony, man. It's our anniversary. Today I have lots of fun stuff for you. There it is right there, right down there. All right, let's play it, man. Play It's Our Anniversary by Tony.
It's always a blessing to be a blessing, and that's hopefully what we know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I just want to share with you guys. We have our 3-year anniversary coming up this Thursday, April 20th, 2023. Celebrating 3 years of the Wake Up Show with IMD. Right here on our beautiful campus of 1656 Kane Avenue, Dare Academy, WCMD Media. All the festivities start at 9 a.m. with an open house show. Courtesy of Chef June, free food tasting. Also, bottomless mimosas. It all goes down this Thursday, April 20th, 2023. We'll start with an open house show from 9 to 11. And we'll have bottomless mimosas starting at 12 p.m. We'll transition outside, inside with our DJ, music, meet and greet, spades tournament, dominoes, food off the grill, and we're going to have a great time. We're also going to have vendors, Vertified Connections, Smokeheads, Premium Packs, I Got the Juice, Loud House Solutions, House of Smoke and Accessories. We also have vendors, IBG Holistic Care by Sheila Long. She'll be doing a body massages. So I'm going to get a massage and everything, ladies and gentlemen. And then at 6:30, we're going to do a free comedy show, music show, starring Lamar Todd, Drew Beans, Frank Starr, Carl. Musical performances by African Diamond, Jonathan E., and Deani Starr, and many, many more. Hosted by yours truly. Guess how much the event costs? Nothing. It's free. F-R-E-E. You just got to pay $10 to park for the day. It's a 420 celebration, celebrating 3 years of the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. It all goes down this Thursday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You can come at 9 in the morning and get you some free brunch, bottomless mimosas. Be a part of a live audience here on the Wake Up Show with IMD. 12 o'clock, we'll transition to the DJ, spades, dominoes, massage therapy. We're going to have a great time. Then at 6 o'clock, free comedy show. We'll be done at 9. I'll be home in bed by 11, and I won't be back on Friday. That's our 3-year anniversary this Thursday, 4/20/23. Bring a friend, bring a cousin, an aunt, or uncle. Come celebrate with the Wake Up Show with IMD family and team right here on WCMD Media. We have vendors, 420 friendly vendors. We have food, we have drinks, we have games and fun, free comedy, free music show. It's going to be a good time. It's only $10 to park. That's it. And you're here all day with us. It's this Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all come out and support us. It's our anniversary, Dodson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for, that is our sports news of the day. Thank you for watching and being a part of our sports news of the day. If you have any sports news information, feel free to put it in the comments. We'll definitely talk about it this morning. All right, Dawson, let's get into some open discussion. There's a few stories that was on the board this morning.
It's a ton of things that.
Go ahead. You got something you want to kick off?
That go into like open discussion. Like there was another mass murder today, and over the weekend. And it didn't even really make the press.
What was it, Dodson?
It happened, I think it was in Alabama.
Another mass shooting?
Yeah, it was like 5 people got killed. But I was waiting to hear it on the news, but I didn't. But I'm almost sure it was in Alabama. I was scrolling through internet news and seeing it. But I didn't take the time as usual to read it. You know how I do. But then, man, like, you sit back and you watch and you see all this bashing, especially in the music industry and entertainment. Like, yo, why we even gotta hear this? I'm like, it's like these cats do what they do, become rich and famous, and only to be promoted their dark sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I think everybody has a dark side, Dodson.
Yeah, but like some of this stuff is stuff that I really don't want to know this.
No?
No. I don't know. I don't want to know what they do in the bedroom. But that's like all they report about. Well, especially if it's some alleged LBG stuff, as y'all say.
What do you mean?
The LBG community?
Yeah, what about it?
They're promoted like ungodly. Like that's all you hear. Shoot, man. You don't hear that much about the regular people. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't.
So why you got to hear about that?
Well, maybe that's the thing that's going on. Well, we're living in an LGBTQ era now. So that's always going to be highlighted, showcased, and promoted because that's the era we live in now. Whereas though in our era, growing up in the 80s, it wasn't like that. It was hidden. Everything was hidden when it comes to the LGBT.
I'm saying is, like, hey man, if it was me, I wouldn't have somebody else reporting about it. If I'm doing that, then hey, I'm doing it. What? That would kill all of that.
So there's a story that just came up that I'm looking at. A teenager was shot by a homeowner after going to the wrong house to pick up his siblings in Kansas City.
Damn.
So let's read the story. Protesters took to the streets after a homeowner shot and wounded teenager Ralph Yar, who had mistakenly gone to the wrong home to pick up his siblings in Kansas City, Missouri. Police said on Sunday, Yar, 16, was shot twice and struck in the head and the arm. The family's attorney said in a statement, protesters marched as they chanted justice for Ralph and Black Lives Matter, and carried signs reading, ringing a doorbell is not a crime, and the shooter should do time, footage from CNN. So let's recap this story. It just took place over the weekend. The teen was taken to a hospital where he was in stable condition on Sunday. Police said police learned the teenager's parents had asked him to pick up his siblings at an address on 115th Terrace Street, but he accidentally went to the home the address was 115 Terrace, but he accidentally went to a home on 115th Street where he was shot. Civil rights attorney Lee Merritt and Benjamin Crump have been retained by Yari and his family. Despite the severity of his injuries and the seriousness of the condition, Ralph is alive and recovering. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
The attorney said in a statement, the homeowner, who has not been identified, was taken into custody and placed on a 24-hour hold, then released pending further investigation due to the need to obtain a formal statement from the victim and to gather additional forensic evidence. Kansas City Police Chief Stacey Graves said in a news conference on Sunday, under Missouri state law, a person can be held for up to 24 hours for investigation of a felony, at which time they are required to be charged or released. Graves said at the news conference, attorneys for the wounded youth family issued a statement demanding swift action from Clay County prosecutors and law enforcement to identify, arrest, and prosecute to the fullest extent of the law the man responsible for this horrendous and unjustifiable shooting. Asked whether the shooting may have been racially motivated, the police chief said that information that we have now, it does not say that it is racially motivated. That's still an active investigation. But as the chief of police, I do recognize the racial components of this case. Graves sought to assure the Kansas City Community Sunday and Police Department to commit bringing justice to this case. We recognize the frustration this can cause in the entire criminal justice process. The women and men of the Kansas City Police Department are working as expeditiously, as thoroughly as we can to ensure the criminal justice process continues to advance as quickly as all involved in communities deserve, Graves said. Kansas City Mayor Quentin Lucas said there will be a thorough investigation and review the prosecutor's office. As a parent, I am certainly feel for the mother of this victim and the others in the family. My heart goes out to them, the mayor said. A GoFundMe page has been reportedly started, who identified herself as John's aunt, to help the family raise money. The medical expenses have garnered more than $550,000 in donations by Sunday. So thank God for that. Yard had been looking forward to graduating from high school, young man, and visiting West Africa before starting college when he hopes to major in chemical engineering, his aunt wrote in a fundraiser. The teen is a section leader in the marching band, could often be found with musical instruments in his hand. So the story's not giving us much. From what I'm hearing, he went and rang the bell, and when he rang the bell, they start shooting.
I don't know Kansas City law, but I mean, whoever was behind, that means he shot through the door.
Mm-hmm.
So he might have been on edge. Somebody might have said they was coming to get him. Those are all the things that they got to find out.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if he's clear, he got a good story.
Mm.
The only thing I can see is civil court and a wrongful shooting.
You think so?
Yeah. I can't see nothing else because you're supposed to be able to defend yourself while you're in your home.
It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough to charge them with that because they can say anything.
He didn't shoot him in the back.
Yeah, they can say anything. They can say, I feared him breaking in my house.
Or he could say, I got a call. Dude told me he was coming over my house. Yada, 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 yada.
Mm.
And I thought that was him.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, there's a lot of ways he can probably get off on this. But another young black man shot.
Well, it's going to keep happening, man.
Yeah, I believe that too.
It's going to, look, man, at the end of the day, a young black man, his chances of living to be 30 is greatly shortened by who? The police and other black males.
Yeah, that is so true.
Damn shame.
So what do we do?
I don't know what we can do because nowadays everybody respects the shooter. When I was coming up,
Shooter was a punk.
a shooter was a punk. Be like, yo, man, you gotta pick something up or go get a gun. to defend yourself, that wasn't the way men did it. Men did it, hey, let's bang it out. You gonna fight. I can remember, yo, you gonna fight every day. Every day. You don't think back then, if we had the mindset that these cats had, it wouldn't have been no fighting every day. We'd have been shooting like they did. But just for the fact that we didn't want to be called punks, you never seen nobody running in their house to go get none. Even when you lost the fight, you dealt with the heckling for a couple days, but yeah, you still live. And at the same time, you get respected as being somebody that's going to stand up for himself, win or lose.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, these punks. That's right. I read somewhere where he had a stroke.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think they said he had a stroke. But he ain't even that old. Jamie Foxx got
a source close to the family has since revealed to media takeout that Jamie's condition is less severe than initially feared. According to the insider, Foxx suffered a brain bleed that was discovered when he sought medical attention for headaches. So that's what's going on with him. So he had a serious medical injury, and they're trying to determine the cause of this. So Jamie Foxx was in the middle of filming in Atlanta for his Netflix Back in Action. He recruited former co-star Cameron Diaz after her hiatus from acting. When this project came along and she was pursued by Jamie Foxx, who she has known and worked with for years, she decided to go for it, a source told People. He announced the project on June 22 on a phone call publicly. But now, on April 12, 2023, Jamie Foxx's daughter, Corinne Foxx, issued a statement on her Instagram. We wanted to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday, the statement read. Luckily, due to quick action and care, he is already on his way to recovery. We now know our beloved. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers. The family asked for privacy during this time. A source who, with direct knowledge, told TMZ that Foxx experienced a medical emergency Tuesday morning on April 10th and was taken to the hospital. They were told his condition was serious enough that Jamie's family, many who came out of town, came to the hospital. But he's recovering now, so it sounds like he may be out the woods. It sounds like he has some brain aneurysms or something there.
Yeah, that's what a brain bleed is, I thought. But I'm not a doctor, so.
Neither am I.
I really can't speak on it, but.
So let's keep our prayers up for my man, Jamie Foxx, man. All right, Dawson, so it's almost 10:40. We got a few more minutes left in the show. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Wow, I can't think of that, man. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that could be discussed.
It is a Make Money Monday. If you have a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments this morning. We would love to support you. This is what we do. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I do have tickets to see Nephew Tommy and Lula Mae at the Keswick Theater Saturday, April 29th. Tickets on sale right now. You can call me at 609-456-6242. That's Nephew Tommy, Lula Mae, and Friends, Saturday, April 29th at the Keswick Theater in Glenside, Pennsylvania. Tickets on sale now. You can call me. I got $50, $75, and $125 tickets. Call me at 609-456-6242. That's Nephew Tommy, comedian Lunell, Saturday, April 29th at the Keswick Theater. Tickets on sale like right now. All right, so we're winding down with today's show. It is a Make Money Monday. If you have a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments. And we will definitely like to support your business. Let's support, ladies and gentlemen. Where's your business and your company or organization at? All right. Dawson, you eat crabs?
Yeah.
It's crab season, ain't it?
I know summertime's like crab season.
Soon as it turns April out here.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna cut, man. I thought
I'm
everybody-
allergic to shellfish, so I don't eat it.
Yeah, but in my family, that's a big thing. I got some cousins, man. They live and die for crabs.
Yeah, I got some family members too.
Me, I just eat what's around. But yeah,
You just eat what's around?
Yeah,
What does that mean, Dotson?
that means I ain't really. I'm kind of picky, but I ain't picky. But I just eat. I'm not allergic to nothing. Don't have no.
You don't have
allergies.
no food allergies?
Nope.
No, thank God for that, huh?
Yeah, don't even have allergies.
Yeah, I got the worst seasonal allergy, and I have food allergy. It's shellfish.
Nah, my cousins. A lot of my cousins have allergies. They be cracking me up, man. The pollen count is high.
Yeah, oh yeah, I
all
can't
that
take
stuff.
it. I go crazy.
How'd you?
Yeah, I
They
can't
like,
stop
"Man, man,
sneezing.
you all right?"
Every morning I sneeze
Oh,
100
man.
times before I leave my house.
I be like, "Damn, man, I ain't got them." They be going crazy with them allergies. But yeah, I eat crabs.
Now it's a big thing here in Camden. Everybody eat crabs in Camden, it seems like.
That's what I'm saying. Man, my cousins, man. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime they get a group together, man, them cats be buying bushels. And you
That's
don't
what my
leave the
mom
house.
used to do.
You don't leave the house. We be. And then like 2 of my cousins, they know how to do that Holmes Lounge thing.
Yeah, Holmes Lounge was a stapler here in the city for a very, very long time.
But the way they did it, they call them saute crabs.
Why did they call it a saute crab?
Because you take the whole back off of them.
Oh, and cook them that way?
Yeah, and you clean them, and then you cook them. So you ain't got to take the shell off. You got the gills and all of that stuff are off. You put them in cold, freezing water or whatever. Pull the back off. Crack, crack. Your melted butter, or like sometimes instead of making clarified butter, we make ghee. We pour the ghee over them because with the ghee you could put like an almond taste into it, like a nutty taste. It tastes better than butter, regular clarified butter, because it's got some flavor to it. Oh yeah, we be getting it in.
It sounds like it.
And don't mess, man. It's a serious thing with my cousins. They don't like it. They say, you just go out and sit in a chair. Leave us alone. Because I be in there laughing. It's like it's serious.
It's serious with them?
Yeah. Don't get in their way. I mean, like, why they trying to prepare everything? I'm like, man, all right. Guys, get out the way.
Get out the way.
And I be in there laughing. Because, like, when we be making the ghee, that's my thing. We make the ghee, yo, that stuff be hot. And ghee got a high boiling point. And what I was doing that right. So I said, all right. It said, yo, Dots, this shit isn't ready. It's been here a long time. So did the straining part and all that. And I poured it into like old mayonnaise jar. Man, that shit was so hot that when I set it down on the counter, I guess the counter was cold. Man, like the bottom blew out. Pow!
Are you serious?
Yeah. Man, they was in my
Now, Dotson, it is spring right now, but we're coming up at the end of April, coming up with May. So is grilling
can't think of number 3 for me. Well, number 3 would be hamburgers and hot dogs.
So that's the third thing you would put on there. The first thing would be steaks.
Yeah.
Now, do you grill seafood? I know people that put anything on the damn grill. Steak, pork, or lamb.
It's just I eat it, but I ain't going out to search it to get it to cook.
Gotcha.
Except for maybe like, but all my cousins and stuff, when we get together, we do a thing where we be sitting there and be like, yo, man, what we going to eat? And we'll just go to the supermarket.
Yeah.
And we'll go grab everything that we're going to eat. Because the liquor is we automatically know that we're going to go get some drinks. And we'll sit around. Usually we do it like for the Super Bowl, basketball playoffs, baseball playoffs. Just get together and watch the game. It's like a whole day event for us, because you get the food, you start drinking, we be reminiscing, we got the TV going, you got the music going. And some people don't understand how we do that though, because I can sit in a room, I got the TV going and I got the music on. They'll be like, why don't you cut one of them off? I said, I'm listening to both of them. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But we can. And it's just like catch up or talk about current events and stuff like that. But that's how we do it. But seafood, I myself don't put it on the grill. Now I got 2 cousins, they put it on the grill, but they got all these gadgets too for it.
I just don't like everybody putting seafood in everything. Like, what? Stop putting seafood in mac and cheese.
No, that's a big thing.
I know, but doesn't mean it's good.
For people that like it, like,
Do you like crab meat in your mac and cheese?
I never had crab meat.
You like lobster meat in your mac and cheese? I know
Yeah,
people
that's
that do
cool.
lobster in their mac and cheese.
Lobster's cool.
You tried it?
Yeah,
Lobster mac and cheese?
yeah.
Maybe because I'm
I
allergic to
even made it.
shellfish.
I even made it. It came out good. Everybody love it.
It's
They
just,
eat seafood.
you ain't got to put stuff in the mac and cheese. Just leave it alone.
See, you talking about yourself again. Here you go with that eye again.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Then you don't have to eat it.
That's
Some
how I
people
look.
love it. It's a big request.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Or is it just people just doing too damn much?
If you like lobster and you got it in your mac and cheese, you good. What's another one that's big? Gumbo. Gumbo's big.
I can't eat that shit.
That's all I could think of. But then again, mac and cheese, somebody else put something else in mac and cheese. I thought it was strange, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Might have been crab meat. I can't do crab meat in there. Not
And in mac and cheese?
no crab meat. But lobster, yeah, because you can get chunks of lobster. The crab meat, it tends not to have the right texture for me.
I just don't think you should just be putting shit in the mac and cheese. Just leave it alone. I like my mac and cheese the way it is, by itself.
Well, everybody has a different flavor for them mac and cheese. Like some people use like cheddar, white cheddar, whatever. Like for me, I gotta throw some Asiago cheese in my mac and cheese.
Oh, what?
Asiago cheese.
What the hell is that?
It's a cheese that tastes real damn good. To Dotson.
Well, I mean, if it tastes good to you, then that's all that matters, right?
Yeah. So like I said, I throw in the Asiago cheese, but with some white cheddar. The yellow cheddar you got to put on the top, period, so that at least they know that you got, like that's what everybody's used to seeing when they see mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
But that Asiago, I did that one time, man. Whew. Hey, they went crazy because Asiago just got this taste to it, this like top of the line cheese. Like people that like Parmesan,
Mm-hmm.
Asiago is basically in that family, but it's just a little bit sweeter.
All right, Dotson, what's coming up on the top of the hour, man? We winding down today's show. It is a Make Money Monday right here on the Wake Up Show with IMD, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. All right, we're about to close out today's show. It is a Make Money Monday. You got a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments this morning. We would love to promote your business, company, organization. Doctor, have a seat and let's do some final thoughts, please.
Yes, sir. Final thought from Dotson to our viewers. I mean, pretty much all I can say is we're living in a rough time. So everybody's got to have faith and remember, if you're catching yourself being that wrong kind of person, just remember, treat people the way you want to be treated. And that's it for me.
Thank you for that, Dotson. We appreciate that, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's recap today's show. It is a Make Money Monday. Today is Monday, April 17, 2023. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area, partly cloudy, high of 68, low of 46, 10% chance of rain tonight. Happy birthday to each and every one of you out there. If it's your birthday, it's your Earth Day. Please enjoy your day by drinking responsibly. We did our weekend review like we do each and every Monday. We talk about what we did over the weekend, and we talk about what you did over the weekend. Not much is going on with y'all. Y'all ain't been in the comments today. Maybe some of y'all are on vacation. All right, each and every day on the 9:30 hour, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. Today's gospel song of the day is Who's Gonna Tell 'Em by Marvin Winans. Wherever you download your music, I suggest you go get Marvin Winans, Who's Gonna Tell 'Em. That was our gospel song today. Our sports news is sponsored by We Fight Together Incorporation. Their first ever golf outing is Saturday, May 20th at the Rancocas Golf Club in Willingboro, New Jersey. For more information, you can call me at 609-456-6242. In sports news, we got the NBA playoffs. The 76ers are on tonight, Major League Baseball, and that is your sports. We just wrapped up our open discussion this morning, and we would like to thank you guys for being a part of this crazy, wacky show we call the Wake Up Show. Don't forget, this Thursday is our 3-year anniversary. This Thursday, open house. So if you want to be a part of the live audience here on the Wake Up Show with IMD, we are going to greet you with a complimentary tasting, courtesy of Chef June. We will have bottomless mimosas for you, courtesy of IMD. And from 9 to 11, you can come and sit in and be a part of our live audience for our morning show on Thursday, 4/20/23, our 3-year anniversary at noon. We're going to transition to indoor-outdoor with the DJ, spades, dominoes, 420 vendors, and more. At 6:30 p.m., we're going to start a free comedy music show. So it's an all-day event this Thursday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It is an FREE event. I want to give back to you guys for being a part of me and supporting me for 3 years. So we're going to do a free event. All you got to do is pay your parking, and that's it. That's this Thursday, 4/20/23, 3-year anniversary of the Wake Up Show with IMD, right here on our beautiful campus, 1656 Kane Avenue, Camden, New Jersey. It is a free event. All you got to do is pay $10 to park, and you can park all day. You can show up at 10 o'clock, leave, come back, do whatever you need, because you'll have a parking pass in your car. So I cannot wait to see you guys this Thursday. It's going to be an all-star day. I do have some celebrity friends that saying they're coming by to see me. I don't want to tell y'all who they are because that might prompt you to come or not come. So you'll just have to find out when your ass get here. So that's going to conclude today's show, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I want to thank y'all so much for being a part of this crazy, wacky show we call the Wake Up Show with IMD. This show may bear my name, but it's definitely not my show. It's your show, Hit 'em Straight Golf. It's your show, TJIF. It is your show, Danielle. We want to thank y'all for being a part of this crazy, wacky show on this Make Money Monday. God willing, we'll be back tomorrow with the truth on Tuesday. With that being said, boys and girls, please love God, live life to the fullest, and along the way, take time out to love yourself. Till tomorrow, we'll see y'all again. Peace.
Yo, that golf tournament,
Mhm.
it's at Rancocas what?